A star woman fighting her estranged husband in divorce court versus a lawyer turned social media crusader who once stood as her ally. And now the two of them, Edochie and Emeka Ugwuonye, face each other as bitter rivals in court. May has filed a heavy lawsuit. 1 billion naira in damages. Emeka, instead of shrinking, smiles on camera and vows to countersue, claiming he will walk away with even more. Both stand tall, both speak with confidence, and we, the spectators, are left in suspense. Who is really winning this case? Before we dive into the fireworks, the social media brawls, and the court filings flying like arrows, let's pause for a moment. First, we must understand who Emeka really is and why his name alone draws both fear and fascination. Emeka Ugwuonye is not just another lawyer. He's a man who once walked the prestigious halls of justice in the United States and Nigeria, commanding attention with his eloquence and fearlessness. But with boldness comes battles, and with battles comes scars. Those scars eventually cost him his law license, not once, but in multiple jurisdictions. Yes, Emeka was disbarred. But here's where the story twists. While most disbarred lawyers fade into quiet corners of obscurity, Emeka did not. He built something new, a company called DPA, Due Process Advocates. With his magnetic presence on social media, he gathered followers by the thousands. Clients came, believing in him, drawn by his fearless voice. But why was he disbarred? It came after a series of controversies. In the United States, he faced allegations of ethical breaches and misuse of client funds. In Nigeria, the NBA struck him out, ruling that his conduct fell below professional standards. Emeka's brilliance was never in doubt. It was his methods that pulled him down. So what can a disbarred lawyer do? Emeka, as a disbarred lawyer, can run a company. He can hire licensed lawyers under him. He can be the face of his company, shaking hands, introducing clients. He can handle administrative and case strategy behind the scenes. But what can Emeka not do as a disbarred lawyer? He cannot sign legal documents or pleadings. He cannot appear in court as counsel. He cannot give direct legal advice to clients. And he cannot call himself a lawyer anymore. Did he cross the line? Yes. In May's case, evidence suggests he advised her directly, not just through DPA lawyers. And he also made public declarations as though he was her counsel. He leaked confidential information, breaking the sacred duty of trust. And in so doing, he stepped back into the dangerous territory of unauthorized practice of law. Where was he anywhere in the right in all this? Yes? He never stood in court personally to represent May. His team of lawyers did. Running DPA itself is not illegal. Many firms have non-lawyer CEOs, and he also has and had this right to support May emotionally and publicly as a friend. And so, as the curtain rises on May versus Emeka, we are faced with a man who is both brilliant and flawed, admired and condemned, a disbarred lawyer who refuses to be silenced. But this is only half the tale. For us to understand why this case is shaking the tables, we must also know the woman at the heart of it all, May Edochie, and why she even turned to Emeka in the first place. Watch out for the next part.